The biggest reasons why diets fail. The average American calorie counter makes 4 to 6 eating less carbs attempts every year. Obviously that gathers the first. Furthermore, third endeavor weren't useful. A ceaseless circle of no inspiration leaves different inclination like they can't win without godlike tirelessness. Perhaps you are positioned to throw in the greater than ordinary towel on eating less carbs for good. Take the necessary steps not to be. Inspect the 4 justifications for why most weight control plans bomb, and after that find an eating routine arrange that dodges these catches. Before long you will end up on target to consummate achievement. We ought to check the 4 critical parts out. Impossible calorie intakes. The starvation mode technique simply positions you to come up short. By utilizing so little food, your body really begins closing down to screen fuel. Precisely when this occurs, you are on a restricted course to a fat difficulty level. Undoubtedly, you should chop down calorie admission to see fat catastrophe occurs, yet you really want to do it such that keeps up your metabolic motor. Non-appearance of satiety-boosting nutrients. One more enormous issue with most standard eating regimens is they dismissal to give enough of the 2 most filling supplements, protein and fiber. You anticipate that protein should work ideally. It's additionally disconnects slowest, giving the body driving forward satiety. Couple protein with dietary fiber, track down in new verdant sustenances, and assimilation will coordinate extensively further. Different accident eating routine plans are low in protein. While they suggest piles of vegetables, different handicapped person the use of ordinary thing. By making these 2 enhancements a mark of intermingling of your strategy rather, you can see snappier, driving forward results while genuinely benefiting however much as could be expected from your having routine supper frame. Dull meal prep. Who has an hour every single day to supper prep? Not me, and verifiably not you. In any case, different eating routine blueprints are satisfactorily muddled to require this. In the event that portrays your eating routine, no gigantic shock in case you're coming up short. Of course, you need to find a methodology that gives you key and simple to execute concludes that assist you grasp true blue development with your program. This course of action shouldn't need broadened lengths of additional work reliably. Everything considered it, sans requiring a huge venture that you ought to involve to compensate yourself for good lead. It ought to work with your way of life, not against it. At the point when you find such a strategy, it'll be okay to stay with it. Entire arrangement approach. Odds are you've heard that any eating routine game plan you use ought to take on after an entire arrangement technique. That is unbelievable reprobation. Regardless, in the event that your eating routine blueprint is proposed to explore months, this can be an inspiration executioner. You can check the description for done-for-you diet,